season is over. The NBA is back. How happy are you to hear those words?
You have no idea. I've been waiting a long time for tonight, a game that counts. How great is this?
So a look at our starters for the Heat. At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bam. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's the captain in at the point guard position.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Hero. Jackson with a screen on Carter. Hero, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, this is why the defense has to be up on Hero. His jump shot is a real weapon.
Pass to Valentine. Clock at 6. And Carroll outside. Three-pointer, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Wiggins passes to Jackson. Here's the captain. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to blow it out.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allen LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Carter. Here's Valentine. Defended by Jackson. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
Pass to the captain. Miami moving it around. It's Wiggins on the wing. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to play for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Wiggins. Stolen by Carter. And it's Orlando on the break.
Heat foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Suggs. Here's Wagner. Pass to Carter. Fires from deep.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Suggs. Shot on the wing. That shot off the mark. Heat trail by 4. The captain pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Suggs. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stand.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the 3rd longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich.
And the drop by Wagner.
Great effort at the defensive end by Banchero. His steal leading to a fast break.
Here's the captain. He's scoreless. Here's Jackson. And counted from 12 feet.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Wagner against Wiggins. Puts it up from 12. Good. He hits the jumper.
Well, he's a 3-level scorer, That's what Wagner can do.
Here's the captain. Jackson on the wing. Drops one in from the wing.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Banchero outside. Suggs outside. Here's Valentine, defended by Jackson. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Hero for 3. Valentine with the rebound. Magic leading by 6. Carter from outside. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And Jackson gets double teamed. Pass to Hero. Here's the captain. Now here's Jackson, defended by Wagner. Wiggins from long range. The offensive rebound. That one's good. Jackson's got 6. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. Carter, a screen on Wiggins. Wagner inside, pounded by Wiggins. Banchero in the post, working on Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Suggs. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to the captain. Wiggins looking around. Kicks it to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Orlando with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
The fadeaway. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Fires it. And there's Hero. That's good. On the assist by Wiggins. Now just a 2-point Orlando lead. Orlando has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And Carroll with a screen on Wiggins. Wiggins against Wagner. Pass to Valentine from behind the arc. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Yeah, Wagner has the ability to spot these openings and moves the ball whenever he can.
Miami making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Heat trail by 5. And here's Adebayo. Powell outside. Here's the captain. Yet to see a basket. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They just continue to struggle. Turnovers have been a big issue.
Magic leading by 5. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Carter from outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Here's the captain. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, there's the versatility Bam brings to the table. Defending, scoring in the post, facilitating. He's a complete package.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Desmond Bane comes in for Wagner. And Black subbed in for Carter. Here's Suggs. And he banks in the layup. Suggs has got 5 now.
Well, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Stolen by Carter. Pass to Bane. To the paint. Here's Valentine. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Wow, that's good.
Well, I'll tell you, Powell can score just about any way he needs to. Contact does not bother him.
Now Now here's Bane. No points so far. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Adebayo, a screen on Suggs. Here's Powell. Great D that time from Suggs.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Now here's Carter. Here's Valentine. Ware covers. There's the steal. And there's the lob.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Black outside. Pass to Valentine. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Powell on the wing. And the layup is good.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
Outside Bane. Here's Valentine. Ware covers. Shots good by Valentine. Valentine's got 9.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Outside Adebayo. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Ware. 4 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando leading by 4. Suggs outside. And here's Bane. Launches a 3. Sure from 3-point range. Bane's got his 2nd bucket of the game.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Bane's game, but he can do so much more. Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Powell against Suggs. Down low. Here's Valentine. Outside Bane for 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. So it's the Orlando Magic finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Jaime Jaquez out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Jackson. And it's the captain in at the 1. Now here's Bane. Pass to Carter. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the captain. Here's Jaquez. No good with the triple. Coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by the Heat. Bitadze, and Bitadze throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Third personal foul.
Orlando leading by 8. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys put in the work, and that's what I'm all about. This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot.
One shot.
And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
Here's Bane, following the bucket by the Heat. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good. He's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we have seen Bane accept more responsibility on offense over time, and he's getting to the line even more.
And Goga Bitadze picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. It's Powell on the wing. Jackson with a screen on Bane. The shot, 5 to shoot. That's good from Jackson on the assist from Powell. Powell's got 3 assists now in this one. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. At the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Black passes to Bane. Back to Black. Shoots over Hawkins. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in the game. It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Bane. Here's the captain. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, look how determined Wiggins is right there.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
Balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
Shot's good by Black.
Nice looking 3-ball by Black, showing how effective he can be from that range.
Here's the captain. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the three off target. Now here's Black. Jaquez covers. Black outside. Outside Carter. 4-3. And another three for Orlando.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Powell. Jackson the screen. Lets the three fly. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Up top, Bane. Back to Black. Carter, a screen on Jaquez. Black, no good. Heat trail by 4. To the middle. That's good from Jaquez on the assist by Wiggins.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Osman. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Bane. 10 points for him. Carter, a screen on Powell. Bane against Powell. Bane, pass to Carter. Picked by Carter. Here's Black. And another miss by Orlando.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
To the inside. Here's Wiggins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there. And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome.
Take a break. Take a break.
With the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
First one falls. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
And it's tied up with that one. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Now here's Bane. He's got 10. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Powell. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Carter. And another miss by Orlando. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Powell outside. From outside the arc. Offensive board. Pass to the captain. Back to Jackson. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. Jackson's got 21 points in the game.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Now Bane. Powell covers. Powell against Bane. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Here's Black. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Black's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Entire new group here. Valentine's checked in for Batase. Banchero comes in for Carter. Wagner's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Powell. So it's Miami now. Out to the wing. Hero outside. Let's go with a three. Valentine with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Carter, the pass to Valentine. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Hero against Wagner. Offensive rebound. Wiggins from long range. The shot won't fall. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Valentine passes to Suggs. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Heat. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Hero finds Jackson, and Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Bam! Drops the hammer.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Orlando trailing here. Banchero outside. Wagner looking it over. Banchero with a screen on Wiggins. Pass to Valentine. 5 on the clock. Over Jackson. Shot's good by Valentine. Valentine's got 11.
Oh, what a crafty move. Causing the defender to pause right there.
Hero outside. Jackson outside. Here's the captain. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Given his range, you would expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Adebayo in the post. Guarded by Banchero. And Adebayo with the basket. On the assist by Hero. And a breakout here, guys, of the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition. It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Adebayo from long range. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact the game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And he's good on the second. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And he nails the third. Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Drops in the 3.
Well, that's the danger of giving Harrow a look from deep.
Magic trail by 6. 55 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And Wagner gets it to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Well, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Carter, the pass to Banchero. Suggs with it. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Valentine. There's the double team with Wiggins. Carter from outside. Drains the triple. Carter's got his third basket on the night right there.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Here's the captain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson. From the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out front, leading by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Miami, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Magic.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Heat leading by 5. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Valentine in at the center spot. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Jackson with a screen on Carter. Jackson outside. And the Heat, another three.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up to the Orlando Magic. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
The captain pass to Hero. Jackson outside. Here's the captain. He's covered by Suggs. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep beating.
Magic trail by 10. Outside Carter. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Carter's got 12.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. That's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Now here's Adebayo. 9 points in the game. Here's Valentine. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. The 3. Another 3 for Orlando.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Outside Adebayo. Now Wiggins. Wiggins with a screen on Carter. Hero for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Here's Banchero. Wagner for 3. On target from range. Now just a 1-point Miami lead.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The captain on the money with the jumper. The captain's got his second bucket of the night.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Orlando, number 1.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Magic trail by 3. Outside Carter. Banchero outside. Pass to Valentine. Shoots over Jackson. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
You know, they hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Now Wiggins. It's Jackson, high post. Now Adebayo. From down in the low post, it goes. Adebayo's got 11.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
From deep three-point land, Carter can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now here's Jackson. Given 31 now. Hero for three. Orlando with the rebound. Valentine's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
It doesn't go for him. Heat leading by 3. Wiggins finds Jackson. Here's the captain. Jackson, the screen. The captain. Pass to Jackson. And they're on the Heat with another bucket.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Now here's Banchero. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Carter, a screen on Hero. Outside Carter. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from Reid. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard controlled the team. That team also had great coaching.
Miami. Orlando on D. Hero, the pass to the captain. It's Powell on the wing. And again, no good by Miami. The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Suggs with it. Hero picks him up. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And let's bring it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Guys?
High praise. Allie, thank you. And he knocks down the first one. So Jackson nails both of them.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Outside Carter. Pass to Valentine. That three's off the mark. And it's Powell with the ball for Miami. 4-point game. Adebayo, a screen on Suggs to the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Now Suggs, given 8 points now. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Carter's got 18.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
The captain, pass to Jackson. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami leading by 6. Powell surveying the D. Pass to the captain. The 3 is up. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Here's Valentine. Outside Carter. Releases. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Powell. Nice D from Wagner.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Valentine can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And stolen by Suggs. Oh, fast break for the Magic. Adebayo against Banchero. Pass to Valentine. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Outside Adebayo. Here's the captain. He's checked by Carter. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Suggs. Magic trail by 9. Pass to Valentine. Down low. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Jackson. He's got 38. And a dunk by Jackson.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And Carroll with it. Pounded by Adebayo. And Carroll no good. Heat leading by 9. Powell passes to the captain. Kicks it to Hero. Jackson with a screen on Wagner. Jackson outside. Knocks down the triple. Jackson's got 43 points.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Pass to Valentine. Jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Valentine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Inside. Here we go. Here's Suggs. And he lays it up and in. Suggs has got 10.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Stolen by Carter. In transition, the Magic on the run. Oh! Stolen by Carter. And it's Orlando on the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. Love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they emphasized interior scoring.
Miami leading by 7. Pass to the captain. 59 seconds left in the third. Back to Hero. There's the triple. Counted from distance. He's got 10.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Suggs, the pass to Valentine. Back to Suggs. Pass to Valentine. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. And it's Bane in for Carter. And Miami also making a switch. Ware's checked in for Jackson. So hits one and misses one at the line. Miami leading by 9. To the paint. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Franz Wagner.
Great possession. When they get it to Bam inside, good things happen.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he drops the first. Orlando making some changes. Bataze's checked in for Valentine. Banchero comes in for Wagner. And Black subbed in for Suggs. And both free throws good for Adebayo.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Outside Carter. Back to Banchero. Pass to Black. 6 on the shot clock. Orlando again missing. The deep three from Hero. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Miami out in front. They lead by 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. We've got Kel'el Ware. He's out there with Jackson. Norman Powell out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's the captain in at the point.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Jackson outside. Puts it up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Jackson's got 45 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Valentine controls the rebound and the putback. Valentine's got 21.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Pass to Ware from downtown. No luck on that one.
finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
To the middle. Here's Bane. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Bane with the hops.
Miami leading by 9. Now here's Powell. Jackson to the screen on Carter. Powell passes to Jackson. No good on the triple. For Orlando, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Carter, screen on Jaquez. Pass to Carter. Outside Bane. Clock at 6. Here's Valentine. Defended by Jackson. There's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The captain, pass to Powell. Here's the captain. Jackson with a screen on Bane. The captain. And again, no good by Miami. Magic trail by 9. Outside Bane. Right side Carter. Carter, the pass to Valentine. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. To the inside. Yeah, that one's good. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for learning to break well and being opportunistic. This has been a tough quarter for them and a challenging game for this team.
And the Magic shooting the ball at 48% so far. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. The captain, pass to Jackson. And again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Magic trail by 14. Outside Carter. Pass to Valentine. Back to Carter. Orlando again missing. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Stolen by Carter. Here's Wagner. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
The captain, pass to Jaquez. Here's the captain. Jackson to the screen on Bane. Here's the captain. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. And again, Miami with a triple.
An extremely reliable three-point weapon. Powell is taking that every chance he gets.
Wagner against Jaquez. Carter outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
3 shots.
Three shots.
And that one falls for Carter. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
And he makes all 3.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Here's the captain. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Magic trail by 12. Pass to Bane. Shoots over Powell. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Now here's Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Carter. The captain misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, and that's where Carter wants the ball. Foul line down.
Powell passes to Jackson. Here's the captain. Fires for three. The shot that time not on target. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Fires the three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Jackson's... Here's the captain. Jackson the screen. The captain. Cash money on the open jump shot. The captain's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Wagner, the pass to Bane. Carter, a screen on Powell. From deep, Bane. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Powell. Takes the three. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now Carter. Back to Bane. And there's a pick. Jacks up a three. Miami grabs the miss.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
The captain. Pass to Jackson. And here's Ware. Here's the captain. Valentine with the rebound. Valentine's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Carter's got 27.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's the captain. Jackson on the wing. Pulls it. And yes! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Carter. Pass to Valentine. And stolen by Jackson. Wagner against Jaquez. Over Wagner. Here's Jackson. And they're on the heat with another bucket.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. Trailing by 17. Pass to Bane. From downtown. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Out of bounds. It's going to be Orlando's ball. He's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Bane. Miami also changing it up. Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Powell. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Thank you for that, Allie. Suggs surveys the D. Here's Valentine. Defended by Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Now Wiggins. Jackson down low. And good! There's another!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Banchero fires! And the three misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Adebayo. They set the pick.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
Carter. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
Strong performance from him. But he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Adebayo. Bam on the table, and he slams it down.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Heat.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Prez.
Well, the defense he played is what jumps out to me. Did a fantastic job to bother shooters, and he's got the blocks to show for it.
4 on the clock. Rebounded by Jackson.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
He got it again! Sensational! Timeout. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 20. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
While we have a moment here, let's take a look at our player of the game. Someone who really took over and earned this award tonight.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Suggs with it. Carter from outside. The three is in! Still no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.